three best friends wanted success, but the shortcut they chose demanded a price none of them were ready to pay. In a small African town lived three boys who were more than friends. Their names were Tund, Emeka, and Bola. They grew up together. They walked to school together, played football in the dusty streets together, and whenever anyone fought one of them, the other two would show up. People in the neighborhood called them three bodies, one soul. Before graduating secondary school, they made a promise. No matter where life takes us, we will succeed together. But life had other plans. When reality hit, after graduation, things became difficult. Months passed. No jobs, no money, no opportunities. Their families were struggling, and the pressure kept growing. One night, they sat outside a small bar, frustrated and tired of life. That was when Bola leaned closer and said quietly, "I know people who can change our lives." Tund asked, "What people?" Bola looked around carefully before whispering, "A secret brotherhood. Powerful men. They help their members become rich." Emeka frowned. "You mean a cult?" Bola nodded suavely. Fear filled the air, but hunger, frustration, and desperation were louder than their fear. After hours of arguing, they agreed to join. The night of initiation. A few days later, Bola led them deep into a dark forest outside the town. At the center of the forest stood an old abandoned building lit by candles. Inside were men wearing black robes. Their leader stepped forward. His voice was deep and cold. "Once you enter this brotherhood, there is no turning back." The three friends looked at each other. Then they nodded. A blade was placed in their hands. They were ordered to cut their palms. Their blood dripped into a bowl. The leader raised the bowl and said, "From today, your blood belongs to this brotherhood." The candles flickered violently, and the ritual was complete. The rewards. At first, everything seemed perfect. Money started flowing. Connections appeared from nowhere. Opportunities opened. Tund started a small business that suddenly grew fast. Emeka got a high-paying job through powerful connections. Bola began living a flashy life. They thought they had beaten life. But the happiness didn't last long. The darkness begins. Strange things began happening. Tund started hearing voices whispering his name at night. Emeka began seeing dark shadows in mirrors. Bola had terrible nightmares where someone kept chasing him in the forest. One night, they were summoned back by the cult leader. His voice was colder this time. "Every gift has a price." The friends felt uneasy. Then he said the words that froze their blood. "The Brotherhood now demands a sacrifice." Silence filled the room. One life, or the three of you will suffer. Fear between brothers. From that day, everything changed. The friends who once trusted each other now lived in fear. They wondered, who would be the sacrifice? No one spoke about it, but the question lived in their minds. Then one night, Bola, Giuseppe, no phone call, no message, nothing. The next morning, Tund and Emeka received a message from the cult. The sacrifice has been made, but the nightmare had only just begun. What happened to them? Bola. Bola was never seen again. Some people believe he was taken by the cult as the sacrifice. Others believe he offered himself out of guilt for bringing his friends into the darkness. But his family never found his body. He simply vanished. Tund became very rich. His business expanded, and he owned expensive houses and cars. But he never slept peacefully again. Every night, he heard whispers reminding him of the oath they took and the friend they lost. The guilt slowly destroyed his mind. People said he had money, but no peace. Emeka could not live with what happened. He left the city and moved far away.